which is why I wrote 23 on the back of the 6 of clubs. But it is a myth, honestly, it couldn't happen. There are lots of different myths in magic, things that we see which we know can't possibly be true. Like David Copperfield flying, you see it but it couldn't be true. There's also a myth that goes back years and years and years, lots of work on it, that you name a card, you name a number, I deal down in that deck, and your card will be at that number. I mean, it's a myth, it couldn't possibly be true. But I've got a little experiment. A blue deck and a red deck. We need to arrive at a single card, and to do that I'm going to get some cards eliminated. So the first thing to do, let me just explain the situation. Each and every card has a position in the deck. For instance, at the moment, the 4 of hearts is at position number 3. But look what happens if you cut the deck. The 4 of hearts changes place, as does every other card. And if you were to move cards around like this, nobody would have any idea as to what card lies at what position. That's a fairly good statement, yep. But like I said, we're going to get a card selected. Can I ask your name? Sam. I want you to cut the cards, Sam. Just reach in and grab some cards, about half the pack. But as you do that, I want you, as I said, we're going to eliminate some cards. So I just want you to think very, very clearly, either red or black. And as you cut the cards, just say whatever you're thinking.
Black.
You were thinking black. That's excellent. Of the black cards, your name is Richard. Cut the cards for me, Richard, but think of a spade or a club. A club. You're thinking of a club. That's fantastic. Now, of all the clubs that you could possibly choose, we have pictures and we have spots. Can you cut the cards for me and pictures or spots?
Spots.
Spots. Okay. So the last choice gets made by you. You've got from ace to 10 of the spots to choose. So think very, very carefully and cut the cards and just name the spot. The 6. Put the cards there and put the. So we've arrived at the 6 of clubs by 4 people. So I couldn't have set anything up prior to this, and yet this deck's been here all the time. Yep. This is where it gets really interesting, because inside here you will find that there is just one card with one number. Does that mean anything? It's not your room number, it's not the beginning of your phone, it's not your lucky number, it's nothing at all. As you were thinking of the card, you were also cutting cards and thus changing position of the cards all the time that this thought process was going on. And you had the final cut, and I've not touched the card since. Could you do me a favour? Could you pick up the deck for me? And I'd like you to deal down face up, if you would.
Yeah.
22 cards. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I mean, that's quite incredible, isn't it? I mean, after everything that's happened. But you have to bear in mind, because you guys arrived at that card randomly, I didn't know where you were going to go, okay? And because you cut the cards, I didn't know where you're going to go. So I have to have a fail-safe situation, which is why I wrote 23 on the back of the 6 of clubs. But it is a myth, honestly. It couldn't happen. It couldn't happen, could it?